I'm doing that. What's with my voice? Yeah. I'm doing that video. I don't know if this is really true, what I'm telling you now, but I misunderstood the whole time liquidity. Like, I figured it out 10 minutes ago. So, I go in the call to order and show you what I mean. I close my eyes, find any situation. Like, the market needs to move, like, the market needs to move, needs liquidity to move, yeah, exactly. So, when we go up there, let's go down there, sorry. So he goes up, like goes back, and want liquidity. Like, he collected here enough liquidity, I think, from many stop loss. So he continued higher, and then he continued higher. Like we are now right on this move. Like he was going back and collected some liquidity and then go higher. But here now, he hasn't enough liquidity to continue really strongly higher. So he needs to get back and collect some stop loss. Like here, order block needs stop loss for value gap, some stop losses. Right there, a big and really big order block, like big liquidity. Like in this, like with this move, he collected so much liquidity. He didn't sweep some lows, but like this is also one of the biggest misunderstanding that I learned in the past year. Like it was every time told, yeah, liquidity only lies under lows, and then when the market sweeps them out, then you got the liquidity, and then the market will move. But that's not true. Like it is true, but like way before they also get liquidity, you know. So the market continued higher and then higher. Like we see all the time, he collects the liquidity that he can move higher and higher. And yeah, and now we see he do a straight move. He raised all his liquidity in the market. So where did he collect here? He didn't collect liquidity. So now he didn't get supported from bottom liquidity. So now from the top we collected so much liquidity on this way up. Like, and there was always resistance in the back time. Yeah, it didn't show, but I draw something. Like, imagine this is the chart. Then we see here we get liquidity from the top that want to push down. Ah wait, we're not here, but imagine we are there. So and now we didn't get support. We have nothing from the bottom. So now the market wants to go down. So he goes lower. He goes lower by a push and thinks, okay, I need more liquidity, goes back, takes stop losses out and continues lower. Like with up and downs, yeah, it need to do up and downs, goes back, get liquidity and pushes lower. Like this is, retraces are, like you can imagine retraces like you can imagine retraces like collecting of liquidity. It's not more than that. Like liquidity is is eliminating opponents stop loss. Like this is my speech, you know. What I mean with that, the market collect enemies stop loss or order the market collect enemies stop loss or order to continue. I don't know how to write this fucking word. Yeah, you know what I mean. Stop loss or order to continue his move. Yeah, it's hard to describe in words, man. So let's think about what's happened here next. Okay, we are now here. Like, what can they do? What is the market doing next? So he's again collecting up. Like, I don't know what happened next. So the market can go now down or up. I don't know it, but I give you my expertise. So we get here order fair value gap, liquidity from the downside, from the upside that want to push the market down. But we also hit so many stop loss out there. Yeah, so now it can be both, you know. So we can't know it. But what we can know, that it's possible that the market can move up or down. Like in this case, we know the market can't move up. Like the market can move up, but only with news in this case, because he has no liquidity. Yeah. So now in this case you want to go with your setup, because your setup tells you what happens next. So in my setup I would go with a fair value gap and wait for the next move, but my setup is always with the trend. But in other case, if you try to go long, here's also a fair value gap, so we want to get more informations. Okay, he goes down and down, and now if my setup would be, I would enter if already close under below this candle or not. Wait, does he or does he not? Let me check. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, I would enter in right now, because I see like he collects also this fucking much liquidity, but he has enough. He collected also, so my setup would be I would go short. So look what happens next. Like, this was only luck, you know. This was like, you think, oh my god, I'm not profitable. I need to tell you this, I'm not winning in the market. This was only luck, but you need to combine liquidity with your setup. Liquidity tells you only where it can move, don't where it will move, that it wants to be move. It only tells you that it can move in this direction, in both directions, or in one or another, or in elsewhere. Like, liquidity is the biggest misunderstanding that all trading influencers tell you. Trust me. I think I upload right now I will do it split in 2 parts, because I can't upload 10-minute videos. I don't know why, but yeah, trust me.